Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel English Tutorial. I am Rajni Meena, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government College, Rawatbhata. Today we will discuss about Robert Browning's poem My Last Duchess. Some points are given below. My Last Duchess is a poem by Robert Browning, frequently anthologized as an example of the dramatic monologue. It first appeared in 1842 in Browning's Dramatic Lyrics. The poem is written in 28 rhyming couplets. This poem is written in iambic pentameter. Characters in the poem. Who was the characters in the poem? First, Alfonso II d'Este, the fifth Duke of Ferrara. अल्फोंसो सेकंड जो है वो was 25 years old. He was born in 1533 and died in 1598. He was married with Lucrezia di Cosimo di Medici. She was 14 years old when she was married with Alfonso II d'Este. She was the daughter of Cosimo I di Medici, Grand Duke of Tuscany, and Eleonora di Toledo. When Lucrezia was 17 years old, she was murdered by her husband. Now Alfonso II wants to remarry, and a count has come with a proposal of him. The Duke then sought the hand of Barbara. ये नेक्स्ट गर्ल है जिससे वो शादी करना चाहता है. एथ डॉटर ऑफ द बारबरा इज़ द एथ डॉटर ऑफ होली रोमन एम्परर फर्डिनेंड फर्स्ट एंड एना ऑफ बोहेमिया एंड हंगरी, एंड शी वॉज द सिस्टर ऑफ काउंट ऑफ टायरोल फर्डिनेंड सेकेंड. निकोलस मैड्रूस ए नेटिव इनसवर्क है. इसमें पेंटर है फ्रा पेंडोल्फ जिसने लुक्रेजिया डी मेडिसी की पोर्ट्रेट बनाई थी. एक स्कल्पचर भी है क्लोज ऑफ इनसवर्क. दीज आर ऑल कैरेक्टर्स इन द पोएम. हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड. What is the historical background of My Last Duchess? The poem is preceded by Ferrara, indicating that the speaker is most likely Alfonso II d'Este, the fifth Duke of Ferrara, who was at the age of 25 married Lucrezia di Cosimo di Medici and the 14 years old girl. She was the daughter of Cosimo I di Medici, Grand Duke of Tuscany, and Eleonora di Toledo. Lucrezia was not well educated, and the Medicis could be considered nouveau riche in comparison to the venerable and distinguished Este family. Alfonso II d'Este's remark regarding his gift of 900 years old name clearly indicates that he considered his bride beneath him socially. She came with a siegeable dowry, and the couple married in 1558. He then abandoned her for 2 years before she died on 21st April 1561 at the age 17. She lived 3 years with the Duke Although there was a strong suspicion of poisoning, it is more likely that the cause of her death was tuberculosis. It is speculated that the rumor of poisoning was started by enemies of Alfonso. The Duke then sought the hand of Barbara, the eighth daughter of the Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand I and the Anna of Bohemia and Hungary. Barbara was the sister of the Count of Tyrol, Ferdinand II. The Count was in charge of arranging the marriage. The chief of his encouraged Nicholas Madras, a native of Innsbruck, was his courier. Madras is presumably the listener in the poem. The poem is a representation of male and female relationship and their contrasting powers of thereof. Women in the past and even in some cultures today are considered pieces of property. Within many religions and cultures, the male bestows a position of dominance and control over women, which constricts their right of free will. During the mid 1800s, a daughter was married off to gain more power, land, allies, and even to gain access to prestigious bloodiness. The Duke in this poem uses his power to control a woman, his duchess, by using her as currency. About स्पीकर के बारे में Duke Alfonso of Ferrara is the speaker in this poem. We know that he has been married once before and his wife died. By the end, it is suggested that he killed her. As the poem progresses, we start by thinking he is upset by his wife's death and is trying to commemorate her. By the end, we realize he is not a nice person and that he killed her. We switch off sympathy to shock and disgust. He is not a nice person. He is unfazed by her death and is already remarrying. Her words are cold, practical, and superior. He is very greedy of money. His cool manner when speaking about his last wife suggests that he is comfortable with death and murder. And as he is speaking to the envoy of his new wife, it presents a threat to her that she will also be killed if she does not behave as he wishes. This shows that जो ड्यूक है वो अपनी पत्नी को बिल्कुल अपना गुलाम बनाना चाहता है एंड वो ये चाहता है कि उसकी वाइफ वही करे जो वो कहे. Other voices in the poem are silent. The envoy listens and sometimes asks short questions. We don't know exactly what he asks. We assume he speaks and responds, but the Duke clearly dominates the conversation. He uses his power and status to gain control. This poem is a famous dramatic monologue and the Duke जो है अल्फोंसो सेकेंड वो स्पीकर है एंड जो एड्रेसी है जो ड्यूक की बातों को सुन रहा है वो एनबॉय है जो बारबरा का हैंड लेकर आया है. Servant sent to negotiate the terms of new marriage to the new duchess takes him on a tour of his art collection. The poem is द पोएम इज़ की जो सेटिंग है वो इटली में फेरारा जगह पर है, जो फेरारा जगह इटली में है, और ये रेनेसेंस पीरियड में लिखी गई थी 1561 में। ये सिंगल स्टेंजा में लिखी गई पोएम है। द पोएम इज़ रिटन इन सिंगल स्टेंजा ऑफ 28 rhyming couplets of iambic pentameter. Thus, this poem has one long stanza, shows the Duke's dominance over the envoy and environment, his need to control everything around him. Thank you. Next video we will read about the poem.